The latest news on the Premier League today, Monday the 3rd of October. Wilfried Gnonto forces Jesse Marsch into Leeds United U-turn with a new signing set for big role. Jesse Marsch has admitted he has revised his statement regarding Wilfried Gnonto after an impressive start at Ellen Road. The new Leeds United signing had originally been touted as one of the future, with the head coach stating he wasn't ready for the Premier League. However, the 18-year-old has just become the first attacker to make 3 starts for the Italian national side in the post-war era, a sign of how high his ceiling is. Roberto Mancini is a big fan of the striker, and his move to Leeds United now looks to be a shrewd addition. This is very, very good. The hard-working front man has impressed Jesse Marsch, and this is great news for the Leeds United squad. Transfer gossip: Villa consider Emery or Pochettino swoop because of Gerrard. Now, Gerrard has been struggling with Aston Villa recently. That calls for a new manager. According to this, Aston Villa has started very poorly. Former Ranger boss, helped by long-term injuries in the marquee summer signings Diego Carlos and Boubacar Kamara. The Villains go in Sunday's match against us, Leeds United. Obviously, Aston Villa played Leeds United yesterday, and obviously the game was okay-ish. Newcastle United former striker is free to find a new club. Barcelona paying attention to Manchester City midfielder. Everton attacker Anthony Gordon's finally opened up on the Chelsea's high-profile pursuit on him during summer transfer window. Believes the figures quoted were crazy. Barcelona, one of the several clubs interested in Manchester City, Ilkay Gundogan, and are paying attention to the German situation. Tottenham are set to make Dejan Kulusevski deal permanent. You've heard it here. They are trying to make his deal permanent so he can join the club permanently. This is very interesting indeed. Chelsea are desperately trying to play catch up in the race to sign England star Jude Bellingham next summer, but there has been some clauses. Liverpool are obviously after him as well. Chelsea, Liverpool battle it out to get Jude Bellingham this summer. Let's see what happens next summer transfer window with Jude Bellingham. Arsenal make another move for Aston Villa Douglas Luiz in January, despite having 2 bids knocked back on the transfer deadline day. Everton hold striker Solomon Rondon is free to find a new club in January after failing to score his move to Turkey. Now, this would really annoy me if I was one of those people. This guy definitely needs to find a new club ASAP, and let's see what happens in the January transfer window. Frankie de Jong angry at Barcelona to give Man United fresh hope of transfer. Manchester United obviously did try and sign Frankie de Jong in the summer transfer window. However, Barcelona star Frankie de Jong has been left very angry when substituted by Xavi this season. It emerged this week that Manchester United have not given up on landing Frankie de Jong. However, obviously Barcelona do owe Frankie de Jong around £17 million. Now that is a very tricky number, especially when you're trying to leave the club or stay. It is what you want to be owed at the end of the day. Journalists drop a major update on Pep Guardiola's time at Manchester City. According to this, Man City are not panicking over Pep Guardiola's future at the club. According to this, the Spaniard's contract at the Premier League Giants is set to expire at the end of this season, but he is yet to put pen to paper on fresh terms which would see him extend his stay. However, do you believe he will stay, or is he holding out? Will another club come over and get Pep Guardiola? Obviously, the success he has brought to Manchester City is insane. He is the best manager in the league right now. James Maddison tells friends he'll jump at the chance to join Tottenham. Now that's very interesting indeed. Obviously Leicester are at the bottom of the table right now and not doing very well at all. James Maddison is confident he can score a move to Champions League club next year and would join a long-term situation Tottenham Hotspur. The future of the attacking midfielder, age 25, is up to mid-air with Leicester City's struggle and the certain uncertainty over his contract, which will have 18 months left in January. Indonesia football disaster. At least 174 killed after a riot and stampede at match as tear gas fired. Now, we've heard the sad news over in Indonesia that there's been a stampede of people running onto the pitch and the police have to fault them over, but unfortunately 174 people were killed, being trampled on, and my heart goes out to them and people around the world, thoughts with their families. Football Australia under pressure to issue lifetime bans for Sydney fans who made Nazi salute. Now, this should not be happening in the 21st century. This is 2022. Why are we doing this? Why are these people doing this? Nazis. This should be banned for life. They should be not in, around, anywhere, any football stadium in the world. And they should be educated to this generation. Absolutely atrocious indeed. According to this, obviously, Lampard won at the weekend. Lampard is on to something. National media to react to Everton's win over Southampton. Obviously, it was 2-1 win. Everton recorded a second consecutive win after claiming the 2-1 Premier League victory over Southampton. Jurgen Klopp laments another poor Liverpool start in their draw with Brighton following a 3-3 thriller. Obviously, that was a great game that I watched on the weekend. However, this needs to be improved since Sadio Mane has left Liverpool and obviously Mo Salah is not doing as well. Then this means we need to call for a new regroup, get some more players in the January transfer window and make sure that they are training to the best ability. Okay, so that's all the news for the transfers and news in football today. If you have not already smashed the subscribe button, please do that. It helps me out a bunch, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. See you later.